Hello, it's Edwina from My Craft Orchard. It's here. August setup. Isn't she fabulous? Isn't she? So this notebook is a Santoro London Gorgeous notebook, and it is gorgeous, as you can see. This is the back, so we have a squirrel and we've got our autumn leaves, and then we've got our lovely girl hiding in leaves with a heart. Oh, I just fell in love with this so much when I bought it. Now I had it off Amazon, and it actually came in a plastic sleeve, which I've took off because it's just shining my light onto everything and you can't see it very well. Now I have a confession. I've only just finished setting it up, and one of the reasons, as you've probably just seen, I went to the park for a bit of planning this morning in the sunshine. It's very warm here today, it's absolutely lovely. I've got a nice cold drink instead of my normal cup of coffee. And I've been doing trousers again, as you can see. I did get them done finally, got them done day before he goes back. Oh blimey, talk about last minute. Anyway, let's have a look at our lovely girl. So as we open her up, the front page is all leaves, and again we have all my pens just falling on the floor. Oh yeah, I love that. Sorry about that. So it says let the leaves fall, and we've got lots of leaves and our girl again. Now as you can see, it's just turned autumn here. Even though it's like summer weather, we have officially gone into autumn because we're in September. And it's just typical, the weather turns really nice just as the kids go back to school. I don't know, our weather does that every year. Not sure why, but it does. But we are officially in autumn or fall, depending on where you are in the world. So leaves I thought was absolutely perfect, and it is also my favourite time of year. I love the reds and the oranges and browns, and oh, I just love it this time of year. So before I show you the setup, I'm going to show you some of the before the pen pages. Okay, so there's two types. There's this spread, and my phone's just trying the whole up and downy thing again. Are you going to do it or not? Yeah, I think that's sorted it. Okay, so we've got like a sun, and we've got danglies, water drops, somebody flying through the air, and butterflies and things, and oh, they're just so gorgeous. And there's some like bubbles, I suppose you could call them. And then right on the top we have smiley faces, the weather, and today's date. And I think the idea is you have a whole page for a day. We have a nice, so you don't actually need a lot of washi, you don't need a lot of stickers or anything on this. So that's the first half, and then the second half. So I'm going to use the first half for September, and then the second half, which is definitely a lot more autumny, because we've got a windy cloud here and more balloons, our girl lying in leaves, and some hedgehogs here, some leaves. Those are so nice. Look at those, aren't they so pretty? So that's it without the pen. So the blue pages are going to be October. Yeah, October. Just double checking which month I'm in. Oh, it's been one of them days, I swear. So, and then I'm going to use the creamy pages for September. So let me show you. So I've got the first page as a title page. Now obviously this is already in it, so I've just added a snail and a fox, and I'm going to put September in there. And again, this page is all leaves, which is absolutely lovely. And then the next one is I've put my future log in, so October, November, December, and a little bit for 2022. Can't believe it's only 3 months away. I don't know where this year's gone. I have a confession. There is lots of Tipp-Ex down here because I actually filled that out for September, not October. It is what it is. Mistakes happen, don't they? I'm not too fussed because I'm not going to be looking at it every day. I'm only going to be looking at it now and then, and it just shows that I'm not perfect. And then this is my September setup. So I've washed the top bits, put September in, and I've used some of the stickers off the September sheet, and I've used these numbers. Now this is from Upsy Daisy. I've already featured an unboxing of a stationery haul from them, and I also have an unboxing of their latest big box coming up, so that's something to look forward to. And so what I've done is I've used their numbers, which is why I bought some of these numbers to do this, and I love this. And this is some of the days stickers that I had off them as well. I like the way that's worked out lovely, I have to say. I've had a few other stickers and things, but it doesn't need much, purely because the pages are already decorated nice. Okay, and then I've got a dashboard that I've put in. Now this is something new, I haven't done this before. I can't remember who I was watching. If I can remember who it was, I'll link it below, but I can't remember. One of the ladies that I watch, she always sets up a monthly dashboard, so I thought I'd give that a go this month. So I've got my top 3 for the 5 elements: Daisycraft, my social media, my craft orchard, personal and home, and then a list of tasks, and I just put a bit of a calendar in. And then I've got this section here, which I don't know what I'm going to do with, but I think it's just because it's already decorated the page. I think it's really pretty, to be honest. I might just leave it as it is. We'll see. You never know what the month's going to bring. Then I've got my personal double spread, which again I've cut this old calendar out. So I had an old calendar which wasn't working as a wall calendar, so I've cut each month out and I've started sticking it in my journals. And again, because it's a bigger journal, it's a cashier size as opposed to A5, I've been able to put a bigger picture in, or that's all in one as opposed to 2, which it was in my A5. And I quite like that. I'm going to be interested to see how the bigger size, how my planning changes, if it does at all. I know there are people in our planning community who use the bigger size and prefer the bigger size, yet there's other people who plan in pockets, you know. So I think it's all depending on what you fancy. And I love this journal, I love this notebook. I just wanted to give it a go, and it was perfect for the season, the pictures and everything. Next we have home. Again, I haven't filled out anything. I have a confession. It is the 5th of September and I only finished setting this up this morning. You're like, oh, I don't know. I'm just busy, I think. I think the other thing is, because it is cashier size, it took longer, and because I've also been trying to not cover the pictures on the pages, or trying to use the cloud or whatever, so doing the spreads took me a bit longer because I've been trying to work out where to put things. You know, there's not 30 lines, there's only 29 for instance. So you have to work out where the numbers go and what space you've got and that sort of thing. When you've got a totally blank page, it's really easy because you can just put things in and then put your decoration on after. So this was a little bit more challenging but fun. Oh, I have enjoyed myself. So on this page I've got my social media, and on this page I've got my writing. Like here I've used the cloud, and here I used the sun for my title on the pages. And I haven't covered the top bits up on all pages. I might later on, I might not, it depends. I think, to be honest, I'll probably leave a lot of them. And then I've just had a spare page, so I thought, well, I'll just make a general task list for the month on there. And then we started on the 1st of September, which was last Wednesday. Now, what are all the numbers, you say? I've had a go at time tracking, not blocking, tracking, to see where my time's going, what am I spending time on. So that's what all the numbers are, and it didn't really work out as half a page like I thought it was. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and today, and I slightly changed the numbers on this one because they're not all fitting on, and then there's not really a lot of space to put events and tasks, day specific tasks, or any journaling or anything that I want to put on. Even though it's a big book, it's a cashier size, this doesn't seem to be any room, and I don't know if that's because it's bigger, I'm just trying to fill the space, or I'm not quite sure what's going on, to be honest. If you have any thoughts on it, comment down below. Let me know what you think, what's going on here in my brain. So this is this week, and I really like this, I have to say. I've just put 8 boxes in. I've got a smaller box which I've actually just outlined the sun there, so I'm not covering any of this up. I've still got to fill it in. I finished this when I was in the park this morning, and there's a bit here for notes, a bit here for menu, and you know, comments, or a bit of journaling, things that have happened. And then I've actually set each day up. Now this time I've done a vertical, and I actually like this better, I think. Even though Monday's going to cover up some of the pictures, and so will Thursday, I don't think it's going to matter. The question is, am I going to carry on doing time tracking in here, or do I just use not a scrappy piece of paper, that's not quite right, but my little B6 diary that's on my desk that I'm using for tracking, put my tea back in, what I'm using for, and my mind's gone blank. Yeah, I'll come back to it. I'm sure it'll come to me in a minute. And so I actually have set the whole week up, and then there's a bit here for menu. Now before I actually went through all of this, I counted all of the pages. I'm crazy, I know, and I've actually posted notes where the weeks will go. And so the plan is to put my week in, put all my days in, I have the whole week then to plan. And then right in the middle of this book, we then actually get a crossover of design. So we have September's design and October's design. So the whole idea here is to do an end of month review, what went well, what didn't, that sort of thing, and then my title page for October on there. That's the plan. Now right at the very back, I'll come back again, we have the lovely leaves, falling leaves, and it actually tells you, it says Santos London and the website. I actually had this off Amazon, I didn't have it from their website. And then one page and the leaves. Now what I did with this page is I've done the pen test, and I also, now this is something I haven't done before, and an absolute brainwave again, probably by watching somebody else's video. They always put a ruler in, so I decided to number the pages down and then just put where the half section was, the quarters, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for my days. So it's already measured out, so I only have to come back and look at this. I don't have to keep counting and working stuff out. And then I put measurements for how big the page was this way, half a page and quarter page again. Now if you're wondering about pens, if you turn it over, the only ones that bled through, and I've since taken out of my pencil case, which I was using last month, is the Paper Mate Inkjoy, that red one and that green one. Everything else is exactly the same. So I've got my Muji black, my Bic Intensity in various colours. I've actually replaced this red and green with the Bic Intensity. I've even tried my fountain pen and that works very nice. I did find that this lilac-y one doesn't show up enough, or the grey. I've left the grey one in just in case I just want a bit of a hint, but I did take the lilac-y one out. Parker Jotter. I've got two of the pens that actually are the Santos pens and they work lovely. Mild liners are fine. Uniball, Signo, gel sticks and gel pens, they're fine as well. And I've got a paper place, which is a works pen, again, which works fine. So I'm really happy with that. I am really happy. Also, another thing, because it comes in a plastic sleeve, down here, about here, you actually have a nice pocket. So like things like stickers, stencils. Now this is a Upsy Daisy stencil. I don't know very much. Look, I sit here and when I'm filming I'm going, oh, you can't see that, and things, and then when I actually look back at the video you can. That's what happened this time. So anyway, I've got some letters which I'm using. This is a week stencil that they've got, and both of them came in the big box, which I'm going to review very soon. I've got the Upsy Daisy bullet journal stencil. In all fairness, I've tried using that with the lined and it doesn't quite work, but I'm still sort of sticking it in that pocket. And then again, out of the latest Upsy Daisy subscription box, I've got just a card and it says, "Those who don't believe in magic will never find it," by Roald Dahl, and I'm just sort of sticking that there. So as you open it, that's what you'll see. Okay, I thought I'd show you that. Fantastic. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I've inspired you to maybe change sizes a little bit, or to start getting a bit orange and greens and reds ready for the autumn season. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, particularly the unboxing that's coming soon, then please subscribe. And I will see you soon. My Craft Orchard, where skills and ideas can grow. Bye.